What's up, everybody? My name's Jordan. I recently applied to Amazon as an area manager. Figured I'd document the process. I saw some other people looking to do the same on YouTube that inspired me. So we're just gonna document my process and go through everything that way. So to start off with, my name's Jordan. I am 26 years old. I just graduated from Texas State in December. I applied to Amazon on January 18th, just to kind of give a time frame. And basically, the application is pretty normal. And then on that same day, they sent me an email saying they wanted a assessment. The assessment was, not gonna lie, not to say it was difficult, but if you don't think about things, you're gonna fail. It was just a lot of math. It's the first assessment I've ever done for a company where I actually needed like a pen and paper and calculator. The questions are simple, but it's like multi-step, so it kind of takes some thinking, I guess. But it's just simple stuff with like labor. So it'll be like, here's your labor cost. Here's how much you pay employees. Here's the labor productivity you need. How many employees do you need to like stay in budget, but also hit labor productivity? As long as you can do like basic like algebra with multiple steps, you should be good to go. Just take your time and think. Some of them, like, they don't trick you or anything, but some of them really, you have to kind of think about like what are they actually asking for. But as long as you pay attention, you should be good, as long as you know how to do basic math. But that was like 10 minutes after I applied. They sent me that email. Got a email from the recruiter. I'll just go through this. They were like, "Hi, my name is Kenneth. Excited to invite you for an interview event." So this is when they're actually inviting me for an interview. It says right here, "So please note, due to the 24/7 hour operational model of our warehouses, it is more than likely that you'll be placed on a fixed overnight schedule once you begin to roll, generally between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. If you're unable to commit this requirement, please reach out to us and let us know immediately." And then it says, "We currently have availability for the following interview." They give me one day, so Wednesday, February 1st. And then there's a link for a survey, which basically just asks you a couple questions like, which time slot do you want? And it gave you a couple different options. But after you do that little survey, then you get an email saying, "We've got your time slot that you requested. Here's your confirmation. This is when your time frame is." And then they give you a bunch of stuff. So interview preparation, it has this like little webinar thing that you can watch that kind of just goes over the whole interview process. I think it's really good, actually. If anyone really cares to see these videos, I'm sure I could send them to you. So just ask down in the comments and I'll give you the link to these. Then they give me an interview packet, which is basically just a website that tells you different things about how they recommend about the interviews, because they really want to not necessarily trick you. Like, they want you to be prepared for your interview, which I really like about Amazon. They aren't looking to like catch you off guard. They just want to know like how you would handle certain situations. And so they pretty much tell you like not what questions they're going to ask you, but they give you, a general basis of what everything is about. 2 days before, they send you another email confirming your time. That's when they give you your meeting IDs for your Chime meeting room and all that. And then you have to respond to this email. So make sure you respond, because they'll just cancel your interview if you don't respond to them. But basically you just respond, say, "Yep, I read it, and yes, I still plan on attending." But it gives you the meeting IDs for your different meeting rooms. And that's pretty much it. All right, so I just finished my Amazon interview. Starting off, so I think it went okay, but I'm not entirely sure. I think my answers could have been better. For the most part, I'm sure everything you've seen online or what Amazon tells you, everything's about their leadership principles for the most part. So you really want to study those. I did study them, and I came up with a scenario that kind of fit each one of them. I don't know if that did as much as I thought it was going to. Because I think the hard part is figuring out which principle they're talking about, because they don't just be like, "All right, this one is customer obsession," and then ask the question. I had my like notes on a second screen so I could reference to keep track of and remember my different experiences that I'd come up with before that kind of fit the leadership principles. Even having that, it was almost, I used them. It just wasn't as helpful as I thought it would be. I still think it went well based on the conversations we had afterwards, because they only ask a couple questions and then you just kind of talk for a little bit, which I really like because I think it allows you to open up and really give more insight, including one of them. I thought of a better answer to one of the questions and he let me basically just re-answer it afterwards. The second one was more of a straightforward approach. He at least kind of told me which principle he was looking for. That's about it. It took about close to 2 hours from start to finish. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. The Amazon does promise that they'll get back to you within 5 business days. I will update this with there, and you're supposed to tell you yes or no. All right, so I've got an update. I got an email from Amazon saying thank you for taking the time to interview for the role. Interviewers were impressed with your skill set and think you'd be a great fit for the role. Congratulations. We're currently preparing your offer. It'll be delivered to you the next 2 weeks via email. Your offer letter will include start date, compensation, placement details, information about relocation assistance, and benefits and the next steps. So I got the job. We just have to figure out where I'm going, how much they're going to pay me, what they're going to pay for relocation, and all that stuff. I think I'm going to wrap that up here though, and then I will, in another video, we'll talk about my actual offer letter. We'll go through it. What do they offer? Where am I going? Things like that. And then the process of relocating. I'll be going to a different state and all of that. So, but I'm excited. Unless something crazy happens with that offer letter, definitely going to be taking that job and going on with it. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, message me on Instagram, anything like that. All that'll be in the description below. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see the future videos of going through this process. I'll see y'all.